Alright, so we have a Whirlpool dishwasher. It is we have a hole, or I should say, mouse hole. So we had some critters got into that hose and chewed a hole in it. So you will need a factory part, and that's the diverter valve. You'll have to remove that. 3 screws to remove it, and those are the factory clamps. And you can take those off. You can either use a screwdriver or you can use a wire cutter. Be careful if you're using a wire cutter. Protect your eyes in case you have some stuff flying. I did use a wire cutter, but you can use just a regular flat blade screwdriver. Pry up one side of the clamp. It comes off pretty easily, so not a major deal. As you can see, a piece went flying, and then you can just take it off. Now, the kit that will come in the package, they will have regular clamps. I think they're worm drive clamps, and they work just fine. I mean, you can definitely use them. Just make sure they're nice and snug. I use the factory clamps. That's what I use. And I will leave the link to a kit or the part itself if you do want to get the kit for that. So that's what it looks like, obviously, just like the other one. Just make sure that the sizes that you are using are very close to the hose diameter. Otherwise, you're going to have it where you engage the tool and it's not going to be snug. It's not going to be tight. So you want it to be pretty close to what it's going on. Just enough to be able to get over the, not the hose, but the housing. And once it's on there, then you have enough room to engage and tighten it. So what I'm doing here is basically matching up my clamp, or the old clamp, with one of mine, just to give an idea what size to use. I don't anticipate this repair to be very popular, but it could just be anything could have actually gotten to that hose. I've seen where they get a hole in them just from stuff falling in or bad installation. You know, the hose rubbing on something underneath, and eventually you have a leak. So sorry about the angle. So those are the regular clamps that they will come with, and you can snug them up and they should be totally fine. So this is the tool. It's a ratchet type, and so what it does, I'm showing you right here, putting a clamp, fits into the head, little square opening, and you squeeze, and it squeezes the clamp around the hose. Does a great job, and nice snug connection. All right, that looks good. So the diverter valve, you do have to turn it a couple times just to make sure that you get it does have a flat point that needs to be inserted into the hole. So if you don't get it the first try, just keep trying. Fits in. And they're toric. I think they are 25, I think. I will leave the link to the screws, or to the size, I should say. But they're pretty small toric screws. It is easier to disconnect the wires while trying to put it in. So you can turn it, get it into the right position, and once it's in, go ahead and just screw it down. Alright, so we're pretty much done with this repair. We're going to be standing the dishwasher up and connecting up water back to it. And so guys, last thing is make sure that you keep the dishwasher out of the cabinet before you actually do a test. And that gives you the opportunity to see and check for leaks, make sure nothing is dripping or leaking, and that will protect your cabinets and flooring from getting damaged. Do not install the unit until you verify that you're not getting any leaks. In fact, you could put a piece of towel under it, let it sit for a few minutes or an hour just to verify that there are no leaks, and then you're able to install it back, level it, plumb it, and you should be good to go. And one side note, make sure your dishwasher drain is routed up top and not laying at the bottom on the floor. That's not the proper way. So once it's routed correctly, that protects your dishwasher and it keeps your dishwasher from getting garbage flowing back into it from the disposer. All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you have a disposer that is not knocked out and your dishwasher is not draining, remove that drain hose, take a screwdriver, verify that you can get access to that knockout. If it's not knocked out, knock it out, reinstall your drain line, and you should be good to go. Thanks for watching.